All right, we're back in the fish room, and today I've got a super cool unboxing video. This is all stuff that came out of Indonesia. Yeah, first, as always, it's a little bit loud in here. First, I'm gonna try and just go. I'm going to do snakes last, so I'm going to start with the smallest. These are super cool. This is, kind of wish I would have brought some rubber gloves for these toads, but let me see if I can show you. So this is should be Bufo asper. I've seen them go by like giant river toads or Java river toads, but these suckers can get huge. God, I don't even want to let this little sucker out of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it. Actually, I got a tub of water that I'm going to put all these toads into just to let them soak a little bit. There we go. And this tub of water is a lot more easier to see. How's that for a cool toad? They've got just like super textured. Now these things get giant, like big. So I'm very excited about those. They smell like wood glue. There's a little bit bigger one. Just gonna try and I haven't checked any of this stuff yet, so I'm just kind of want to get through it, get them in these containers just so I can get a good visual, make sure everybody's okay. Now this stuff, you know, obviously some of this stuff. Whoa. Shit. Whoa. Holy hell. Can't keep the lid on this thing. These things are so crazy. Jesus, please. Okay. Yeah, some of this stuff is wild caught, like the toads and stuff, obviously. The bulk of it should be actual true captive bred in Indo. These toads are actually quite the handful. I'm just going to try to get them quickly out of here and into this bin. Just gonna pause this. I gotta get my sanitizer. Okay. Another smaller toad. Like I said, I just want to get these out of here really quickly. Get them into this bin to soak. I've never kept a species of toad. I've always tried to get them and it has never worked out. I feel like they don't ship good. But yeah, every time I've tried to get them, I've never ended up with them. So they're, it's crazy to see, they're like a giant frog, like powerful, powerful leapers, these things. This one's a pretty decent size. So, Toad Squad. What a cool species. But we're going to set this down. Put a weight on it because damn, do those suckers ever jump. Put these over there. Now, that was the only amphibians. So, we'll move on to some lizards. Get this paper out of the way here. Trash. Okay, cool. Lizards. What we got here? Okay. What was this? Oh, snake. Yeah. Another snake. Another snake. Feeling head, big pokey head. Okay. Wasn't sure how big these sailfins were going to be, so I didn't prep any bins of water for them just yet. I'm going to pull them out and stick them back in the bag. I think there might be one sailfin available. The rest are not, probably. Wow. Oh yeah, so this is, would you take a look at that? Holy hell. Alright, so this is a female. I requested females. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. See, little sail on the tail. It's kind of bent over. Whereas males get more. What a beautiful lizard, though. Beautiful, beautiful lizard. So you just gonna have to go back in here momentarily, and then you will go into a nice soak. And then I got some friends coming to get these sailfins today anyway, so let them soak for a bit, and then they'll get picked up and go to their homes. We got these snakes coming. Oh, right. This. Okay, this is another sail. Whoa. This one's a good size. Holy. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay. Look at the big web toes. Such a cool lizard. You're okay. Wow, look at the beautiful face. Okay, okay. You're okay, you're okay. Gorgeous lizard. It really wants to get to the shelf that this camera's on. Stunning, holy cow. Wow, what a beautiful lizard. I have some friends that I got these for as a gift, actually. Which is funny, I ordered these as a gift for them a while back, and then I ended up finding an adult female, and I sent them the ad for it, and they got that. So then now here these are. So I don't know how many they're going to want to be working with here, but we'll see. We'll see what they have space with. I kind of expected these to come as babies, so I thought maybe it might be a pain in the butt for them. But this is pretty. These are gorgeous, good size. There should be one more Sailfin dragon in here. I think I ordered them. I think I ordered a couple Webbers and an Ambone. Beautiful, beautiful. Very cool. Perfect sizing on this one too. I think this is like the same size as the one that they already have. Oh, chill out, little feller. Beautiful. Sailfins are such cool lizards. I feel like these guys are going to be really successful with them. They've got some wicked setups for them, so they're the right people that should have Sailfins. Okay, little fella. Just going to get you to go back in there momentarily for me. So anyway, yeah, those are all Sailfin dragons. One might be available. Gotta see what they want and what they got room for. All of that. Okay. Probably the best part of this whole shipment. This is a passion project for me. I have never even seen a male in person. Like, I had the only two females I'm aware of in the country. Actually, somebody else just got one in too. But this was a huge passion project for me. So this was kind of my whole reason for doing this. Well, I didn't do the import myself. You know what I'm saying? Oh am I doing here? I'm confused. This is a sailfin. Wrong lizard. Okay, here we go. This is what we're after. The trick is to get the bag untied. That seems to help. Okay, so this, take your guesses right now, take your guesses, take your guesses. Do you know, do you know? It ain't a black dragon. So this is a torch monitor, which is Varanus ovore, which is probably my favorite species of monitor. I have the tricolors too, which I really like, but they're psychopaths. I hate them as much as I love them. Whereas this for me is I don't know, these just do something to me. This one is the boy. Yeah, this is the boy. Oh, what a stunning lizard. So this basically they're almost the exact same lizard as a quince monitor, and when they hatch they actually look like a quince monitor and then they get darker. There seems to be a couple different localities of them. Some are more black than others. I seen a couple one time that were just all black, no red face. Now, I'm looking at the throat. I don't know if it's an age thing. Oh yeah. Because my other ones had super white throats. And some of them are like more dirty. They look like a really dark, dirty quince monitor. So when I was talking to Chris Applin there, I told him, I was like, I want the very, very black ones. I'm gonna do here though. Don't bite me. Notice we got some ticks here. Oh. Alright. Shitting everywhere. Ooh, a whole bunch of them. Okay, well, we'll have to address that, but oh yeah, we got a whole pile of them. Okay, you're gonna go in here. But it's all part of it, right? Like, I mean, if you know anything about this stuff, well, you know, these bigger monitors, it's Indonesia, right? Like, they've got them living outside, so. That's where people make the mistake, right? Is they get stuff and they go, oh, it's, you know what I mean? On the farm or whatever, like I just throw it in my collection. Like, I don't care if anything comes from your best friend down the street and you bred it and you sold it to him. You unpack it in an isolated area, you make sure everything's cool. But yeah, all part of it. I'm super excited about that. That thing is so nice. Now, let's see the female. I don't keep any of my packaging with this stuff. I throw it all out. Get these gloves back on. Say what you want about the gloves. I no longer care to look like a monitor guy. Scratches all over. Okay. Okay, here she is. Shape, no appears to be no injuries or anything like that. See, she's got more of the pattern throat. Some little baby ticks on the legs and stuff, but wish you would get a side view, but they all just want to go right to the shelf. How cool. So yeah, torch monitor, Varanus Obor. So I'm just giving everything a light once over, getting them all soaking, and then I'll let them soak for an hour or two, and then I'll go through and thoroughly inspect everything and deal with whatever I got to deal with. Tail in there. Gorgeous. Full tail tips and everything on them. I'm gonna pause this again. I gotta get 4 more tubs of water. I forgot how many snakes there was. Okay, back. Let's just get into the nitty gritty, I guess. I don't know what this is, but it feels like it could be cool. Oh, really? Where did I see tin snips? I need some tin snips here. Oh, here we go. Box cutter will do the trick. So now, we're getting in to the snakes. Not a snake I thought it was, but oh boy, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. I know it. Okay. So this is a Sumatran short-tail python. People also call them black bloods. It's not really a blood python, but I ended up getting these because I've been trying to get my hands on them more. I think it's more southern type. I want the jet black ones. You don't know when they're this small, right? Because they get darker as they grow. But a lot of what you see is the chrome heads. They got that silver head, and then you can still see all the patterns. The ones that I'm after are the jet black ones. So I got these just to see what I end up with. One of them in the pictures looked darker than the rest. We'll see in a second which is which. So, but there's 3 of them. Now, yeah, 2 of them looked a little bit lighter. They are labeled. Okay. Not it, not it. Some of them are labeled. Not it. No. Okay, I don't know what's what here. I have no idea. We're just gonna dive in and see. There you go. Here's another one. Throw the bag away. Yeah, in the pictures, 2 look lighter. I think the first one might have been the dark one. I'm going to keep them, get them all cleaned up, make sure they're feeding good, all of that jazz, and then see. There's one that, from the pictures, so I was like, well, maybe I'll keep it. Basically, if they ain't gonna be jet black, I'm not keeping them. So, if you're looking for Sumatran shorttails, I should have some. First one is having a pretty heavy drink, which is nice. Who's next? Second one is drinking. Nice. Another little chubby snake in the bag. It might be this one. I think these are the ones that were unlabeled. Hey. 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 I don't know why I'm trying not to cut the bag. I mean, I'm not keeping the bags. Nice, 3 for 3. Yeah, okay, so I think the first one was the darkest one. Here's the other one. Those nice orange eyes to him. Nice little Sumatrans. Very cool. Very cool. Into the water. Okay. We're getting closer to the one that I'm specifically hunting for right now. So we got those out of the way. Trying to find this other thing here. What? Ooh. Something is confusing me. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. I was tripping for a second. Let me investigate. Okay. So, this is very cool. Oh. Yeah, with my glove, why don't you? Just hiding in your lip. Dirt. Just dirt hiding in there. Anybody know what this is? Got a little water blister on its head. But it's in shed right now, so it'll shed right off. This here is a Teor python. Very similar to, it's like if you were to mix a reticulated python and a scrub python. They almost remind me of kind of like a golden Boland's python a little bit. It's in shed, so it's looking a little bit dull and janky, but they're very cool because they're gold and heavily patterned, and then they fade out to just like a solid brown. Don't touch me. I've got males, but I've been in need of females, so I got a little hectic on this order, so I just got one. But this is for me. Very, very cool, very rare python. I wish it wasn't in shed so I could show you how nice it is, because these things are something special. A little something there. And another water blister or something. Dirt, and more dirt. Cool. Very excited. Very excited. I love Teor pythons. Okay. Okay, now to the green things. Maybe green, maybe yellow. Maybe blue. Probably not. Okay. Let's go for we're going to start with what I would assume would be the least likely to tear into me first. This. Now, with these, I'm not sure. I know everybody's always bugging me and getting mad because I never sell green tree pythons or emerald tree boas or anything. Because it's a problem for me. I just can't help but keep them. In this case, it's been difficult because out of the 4 of these, 3 of them were sexed. Obviously I'll sex them all, but 3 of them were sexed. 2 of them were sexed as males. This one was sexed as a female. In my mind, I'm like, obviously I need the female. I need to keep the female. But I have 5 sarongs already. So this female might be for sale. If you pay me the money, she could be yours. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll sell it. 2 of the males in here, I'm already, just from the pictures, I'm like, God, I don't want to get rid of that. So, we'll see. Actually, one of them, the only one that's unsexed is one that I'm like in love with. It's probably going to be a total prick, but. Okay. So this here is a sarong green tree python. Supposed to be a girl. I don't know what you're thinking about there, lady. If you're being chill or if you're squaring up to me, but sarongs, you can never go wrong with a sarong. They're not the biggest of green trees, but they're just classic green. You know, they always have tons of blue on them. Lots of white always. Not always, but always green and blue. So, very cool. This one, maybe it could be yours. Only you know the answer to that. But I tell you what, if they stay here long enough, they ain't going anywhere. So, green tree number 1. Okay. We're going to go with the second least likely to rip me apart. We'll save the carnage for last. Okay, see, you're beautiful, but you probably don't want to kill me. No. Ah, there's the tin snips. God, I hate unboxing stuff because I just feel like stuff is crawling on me. I'm like itching. Oh, hey, buddy. You got a little curious critter here. This one, I'm like, Boy, it sure would be a dream if this was missexed. I would love that. Because then I wouldn't have to feel guilty about keeping it. In my head, this was gonna be for sale, but then I seen pictures of it, and I was like, how the hell am I supposed to sell that? I have no choice but to keep this. Sometimes it's out of your control, you know? Sometimes you just have to keep it. Look at that. This is an Aru, green tree python. I mean, yeah, it'd have to be something wrong with your head to let this go. So I'm gonna have to keep it. Oh, show. Wow. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, wow. Yep. Stan. He's Stan. For sure. I mean, maybe it looks male, I don't know. Have to sex it and see what it is. Yeah, oh yeah, he's Stan. For sure. Look at that thing. Pew! Got nice yellow on there. Within the blue belly. Like, come on, dude. And the white. Okay, yep. You can live in my ISO room for the next year. Okay, now I'm a little bit nervous because you can probably guess the locality of these next two I'm going to unpack. Starts with a B. Enter the K. Save nicest for last because it just looks like a miserable sucker. So, this is the only one right off the rip that I was like, okay, I don't have to keep that one. Just because it's a male. I already have BX, so I don't really need more BX, but this other one, well, when you see it, you'll understand why I have no choice but to keep it. Yeah, I really don't trust this one. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful snake. Blue lips. Got some yellow on there. Stunning snake, I mean. Oh yeah, you can see it's a boy. So yeah, this is a male Biak. This feller will be available. Obviously, he's got to go through the old routine, but he will be for sale. Chill out, bud. Chill out, bud. Yeah. Biaks are just so beautiful, like, I mean, because you get all of it, right? You get the blue, you get the white, you get the yellow. You never really know what you're going to get with Biaks, which is pretty cool. Nice size too, like, I mean, it's not, it's like a juvenile. Big juvenile, getting close to sub-adult size, like, I mean, it looks bigger in the camera than it is. It's a little snake. They're all pretty great size. There was no big adults here, like, These are all supposed to be captive bred in Indo. Oh yeah, that's cool. So yeah, cool. Little biak. Yeah. Now, procrastinating. In my opinion, the prettiest one. You know it's going to be a psychopath. So. Yeah, just looking at this sucker, I already know it ain't gonna be friendly. But it's, God, it's nice. Really nice. Okay. Yep. Staying. Yeah, this was the only one out of the lot that was supposed to be unsexed. So I'm really hoping it's a female because I don't need another male Diak. But I mean, if it is a male, I'll make do, I guess. See, like, I'm assuming that this thing was a red neonate, which makes me think that it's not gonna. Is this the one that I? Yeah. Which makes me think. That the yellow, it's going to stay high yellow, right? If it turns from red to yellow, you know, it's probably not going to go away. Versus if it started yellow and then was changing, it might just be taking a long time. I'm going to get this open here. That was pissing it off. Okay. I hate the axe. Like, my Biaks, fuck, I hate them. They're so like nervous and like. I got a female that just like will just shoot straight like an arrow onto the floor, and I got another one that just is a miserable sucker. Like he sees you come in the room and he's huffing and puffing. I have a hunch this one is gonna be no better. But look at that! Woo! Got like kind of red eyes almost. Yep. That is a pretty snake. Sees the phone. Most things don't like the phone. Yeah, look at that. How can you say no to that? You know what I mean? How much of a miracle would that be if this was a female? If this is a female, I mean, I'm just the most fortunate guy around. Damn, this thing is sick. Okay, yeah. I know you don't like me. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's a green tree, it's tough. But looking at that, I could be a very fortunate guy today. I'm already very fortunate. Look at that thing. Look at it. In case you didn't hear me, look at it. That thing is sick. Yep. Yep, I like this snake a lot. Honestly, if there's a male anyways, I have a crazy high yellow female that has Biak blood in it. But it's different high yellow. It's like each individual scale is different. It'll have like yellow scale, green scale, yellow scale, green scale. So if this was a male, I would take it to that. But I mean, I don't know. The tail really looks female. Like I said, you don't know until you actually probe it. But you don't pop arboreal snakes or anything like that. You gotta probe them. Maybe I'll hold it every day and make it tame. Just kidding. Yeah, that thing is sick. Fine, I'll keep it. But anyway, yeah. So I will, that female sarong and that other male biak. If you're looking for a green tree python, hit me up quick. But the rest of this stuff basically, those two green tree pythons, the Sumatran shorttails and the toads should all end up being available. No, biting on the wrist. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That thing is something else. Lucky guy. Anyway, long ass video. That's some cool stuff. Like I said, if you're interested, reach out. Otherwise, stay tuned for whatever comes next.